Hello everyone, and welcome back to today's story. In this episode, we follow Diep at a moment when her strength is hanging by a thread. After days of calling James without a single reply, something inside her quietly collapses. She goes to visit her uncle, hoping she can hold herself together, but the moment she steps into his yard, every fear she has tried to bury breaks loose. She cries in his arms. She confesses everything. How she can't reach James, how her heart feels hollow, and how each passing day without him drains her will to keep going. Today's chapter plunges deeply into loneliness, the kind that blurs the boundary between fear and hope, between holding on and breaking apart. And yet, as you'll see by the end, even at the most hopeless hour, one sincere embrace, one steady voice can become the lifeline that keeps someone standing. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Your presence here truly means the world. Late afternoon sunlight drifts gently across the narrow village road, settling softly over the rows of trees on either side. The world glows in warm honey-colored light. Diep walks slowly toward her uncle's front yard, each step heavy, as though every memory she carries adds another stone to her chest. When she reaches the gate, she stops. She breathes in deeply, a shaky inhale that barely steadies her voice, before calling out, "Uncle, it's me." Diep is here. A shuffle echoes from inside. Her uncle steps out, his weathered face brightening instantly. "Diep? Oh my goodness, child. It's been ages, come in, come in." His voice wraps around her like a warm blanket. Diep attempts a small smile through her trembling lips. "Yes, uncle, it's been a long time." He pulls her into a tight embrace, and for a few seconds she closes her eyes, letting the warmth seep into her exhausted heart. When they pull apart, he examines her carefully. "How have you been? Work all right? Eating well?" "Yes, uncle," she answers too quickly, masking the fatigue behind her eyes. "I'm healthy." Work is manageable. But her voice quivers, an unsteady line she can't fully hide. Her uncle doesn't press. Instead, he beams, "Come inside. What luck you came today. I was just thinking about you yesterday." Diep blushes faintly. "I'm sorry I haven't visited. I've been busy. And James mentioned you, so I thought I should come." He laughs heartily as he leads her into the living room. "You've grown prettier, you know that? I'm happy to see you safe and well." Diep cradles the glass of water he hands her, almost as if holding onto it could steady her shaking heart. For a moment, the scene feels warm, normal, human, something she hasn't felt in weeks. But inside her, something fragile begins to crack. Memories she tried so desperately to forget rush back like a storm. Dark nights in the forest, hiding from danger, days of running with no sense of direction, shaking with fear in the dark. Still, sitting here, being seen, being grounded, she feels safe for the first time in a long time. They talk lightly at first, laughter weaving through the quiet. Then her uncle's voice softens. After that chase, what happened to you? Where did you go? You disappeared. Deep's fingers tighten around the cup. Her voice wavers. I didn't know where I was running. I just ran. For days, I was lost. If James hadn't contacted me, her throat tightens. I don't know what would have happened. Her uncle reaches out, squeezing her hand gently. Thank goodness you're safe. I worried so much. Deep forces a smile. I'm all right. Really, I even brought you something. She lifts a little basket of tangerines and some cake for his infant grandchild. Her uncle's laughter booms warmly. You thoughtful girl. The atmosphere brightens again, just slightly. But inside Deep, loneliness, quiet, persistent, begins rising again. Her uncle asks about her new home. James told me he built you a house. Have you moved in? Yes, uncle. It's nearby. I'd love for you to visit. Does it have a chicken coop? James mentioned something like that. Deep chuckles softly. Yes? But I don't have any chickens yet. Her uncle stands abruptly. Then take a pair home. I have extras. No, uncle, I just came to visit. I can't take your chickens. Take them, he insists, placing 2 plump chickens into a basket. Think of it as borrowing. When they grow big, you can host a feast for us. For the first time that day, Deep laughs, truly laughs. A small, warm sound that cracks the heaviness in her chest. All right, uncle. I'll borrow them. She hugs him tightly. The gratitude in her voice is more than politeness. It's the warmth of belonging, of family, something she has desperately needed ever since James disappeared. He walks her to the gate. Come back soon, Deep. Don't vanish again. I won't, she murmurs, eyes misty. As she walks home, the sky turns amber, the breeze brushing her cheeks like a gentle reminder that she is still here, still breathing, even if her heart feels unbearably heavy. The house James built stands quietly when she returns. Beautiful, warm, spacious, but without him, it feels like a shell, an empty place meant for 2, now inhabited by 1. She sets the chickens into the co-op. This is your new home, she whispers. They flap happily, exploring their space. But Deep doesn't smile this time. Her voice drops into the wind. James isn't here. I don't even feel like living anymore. She sits on the front steps, staring at the sunlit yard that suddenly feels too large, too quiet. Where is he? Why hasn't he called? Why is she facing all of this alone? Night falls, shadows stretching across the village. Inside, Diep dials James again, and again. The subscriber you are trying to reach is currently unavailable. Each repeat of the automated voice feels like a blade. James? Where are you? She whispers. Tears spill, slow at first, then relentless. Eventually, she calls Mrs. Huyen. Auntie, I can't reach James. I'm scared, Mrs. Huyen's tone is gentle. Don't worry, dear. He's on a business trip. Very far. The signal is terrible. He'll call in a few days. Diep clutches the phone, trying to steady her breathing. Yes, I was just frightened. When the call ends, the silence presses in on her again. She curls up on the bed, letting her tears soak into the pillow. I miss you, James. The oil lamp flickers, its soft glow barely illuminating the room. Diep lies awake, fingers curled around her phone, the only lifeline she feels she has left. Hours pass. Crickets hum. Wind brushes the bamboo outside. No message. No missed call. Nothing. Eventually, exhausted, she drifts into restless dreams. James calling her name, reaching for her, fading into fog before she can grasp him. Dawn arrives pale and cold. She checks her phone instantly. Still nothing. Her chest aches sharply. James? Please, she washes her face, startled by the hollow reflection staring back, red eyes, slumped shoulders, a spirit dimmed by fear. Outside, the chickens hop around her feet. She forces a smile, scattering some feed. Eat up. I promised Uncle I'd take care of you. The smile fades. She dials again, and again. Same message. Same cold voice. Same breathless panic. Her knees weaken. She sinks beneath the tangerine tree, covering her face as tears spill freely. Why can't I reach you? Did I do something wrong? Are you hurt? Are you avoiding me? James, please? Hours later, suffocated by fear, she grabs her motorbike keys and rides straight to her uncle's house. He is sweeping the yard. He drops the broom the second he sees her pale, puffy face. Diep, child, what happened? You look like you cried all night. Her voice breaks instantly. Uncle, I'm sorry to bother you. I needed someone. He leads her inside without another word. Sit. Tell me everything. Diep grips her hands so tightly her knuckles whiten. Then the dam breaks. I can't contact James. Days now. His phone is always off. I've called again and again. I'm scared, Uncle. I don't know if he's okay, or if he just doesn't want to talk to me. Her tears fall uncontrollably. Her uncle's expression softens with deep concern. Did you speak to his mother? Deep nods weakly. She said he's on a business trip. But Uncle, I know James. Even if he worked all night, even if he was exhausted, he would call. He would text. He would say something. Her voice drops to a shaken whisper. But now, nothing. Her uncle sighs and moves closer. Deep, listen. You have been through trauma, fear, danger, loneliness. Wounds like that don't disappear quickly. When you love someone deeply, even a little silence feels unbearable. She wipes her tears, but more stream down. I feel like I can't breathe without him. You love him, her uncle says gently. That's why it hurts. But crying alone won't solve anything. It's not just love, she sobs. It's everything. He saved me. He built my home. He's my strength. When I can't reach him, I feel like I'm losing my reason to live. He grips her shoulders firmly. Deep. Look at me. You have to stay strong. James would never want to come home and find you like this. He wouldn't want you to collapse just because he's gone a few days. She crumples into his shoulder. I'm so tired. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I feel like my heart is breaking. He embraces her, rubbing her back gently. Cry if you need to. Let it out. But do not lose yourself. Your life doesn't end because someone isn't beside you right now. She cries for a long, long time, finally allowing the grief she has been suppressing to pour freely. When she calms, he hands her warm water. Drink. Your body needs strength, Uncle. Do you think James will come back soon? He will, he says firmly. He's responsible. He loves you. Give him time. Trust him. I'm trying, but every hour feels like a year. Then live your life hour by hour, he says softly. Eat, rest, take care of the home he built for you. Take care of yourself. When he returns, he needs to see the woman he loves, strong. Standing, Deep nods slowly. I'll try, good girl. And remember, you're not alone. Come here whenever you need me. Some of the heaviness lifts, just enough for her to breathe again. She hugs him tightly. Thank you, Uncle. You saved me today. As she rides back, the sky opens into a soft drizzle. Raindrops tap gently against her helmet. The world looks gray, muted, fragile, just like her heart. Just like her hope, but still beating, still holding on.